Hello everyone. Sorry for the delay. I just had some big issues with my internet connection and now I'm just looking for the park. I hope you are all doing good today. Just give me a second. I have to check one thing quickly. Perfect. I have to get used to all those streaming tools. It's pretty overwhelming. So I hope everything works right now and you can see my game. Perfect. My plan for today's stream is to continue on this area of the park I built in franchise mode for my current series, and I want to theme around here and create the queue. I already prepared the coaster layout. This is the new Vekoma, or Vector as it is called in-game, lounge coaster, family lounge coaster. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. Plaster, feel free to ask whatever you want to know. I try to talk as much as possible. My brain is a little slow. It's already pretty late here in Germany, and I'm at the moment in Austria at my parents' place. I want to go with pretty dark look. Yeah, that's nice. What is your favorite game? That's pretty hard to. I would say the game I was the most looking for was Planet Coaster 2, because I played the first game a lot, but in case of Planet Coaster is my favorite game, but I think the next one just right behind Planet Coaster is City Skylines. I found out about City Skylines in 2015. It was, I think, 8 months after the first game launched, and I played the whole night through because I was so addicted to it immediately. And yeah, so, but I would definitely say Planet Coaster is the favorite game of all times. I have to. One of my biggest complaints about Planet Coaster 2 is that there is something with placing exits and entrances, because as you did see or can see now, I cannot move it into the corner. It is just blocked, but we will theme around it, so I guess it will look okay later. I quickly want to share with you that I am currently have a giveaway running with Instant Gaming. So if you follow the link on my socials or in one of my last videos, there is a link to the giveaway and you can win a game of your choice. You only need to click on the link, register at Instant Gaming and click participate. And I think it ends on the 31st of December, so it's 3 days to go, and you can win a game of your choice, including Planet Coaster 2. So if you haven't got the game yet, it's the right time to maybe get it. Hi Ryan, welcome to the stream. So what I think we are going with the market stones. Breeze block, yeah, those are the right ones. I really hope the connection is okay, because that's also a problem why I had some connectivity issues. I am not playing on a Windows, I am playing on a virtual Shadow PC, and this one is connected over the internet and I'm streaming from my MacBook, so this is all paying into the struggle, so I hope everything works. This park is actually from I can just show you a little bit. It is from my franchise series, which I am running on my channel. It is at the moment planned to be a continuous development, so I want to work on this park over the next couple of months and maybe even years. So the idea was to have something ongoing where I also will maybe just demolish or delete old rides and replace it as soon as we get more DLCs and the park is maybe full. So I want to handle it some kind of real life park, and the overall theming is actually I had in mind that I want something like Six Flags or so, more focused on roller coasters, not too heavily themed. So that's the kind of vibe I want to go with this one. So now I'm not really sure where I want this queue to end. This is the exit, this is the entrance. So if we go with the queue, I have an idea. We are going with maybe we can just go through here. I want some smaller path. Actually, for this park, I already thought if that's also a reason why I set it up in franchise mode. I already thought about collaborations with other people, because I like the idea that someone else is getting the park to build in, and then I continue with some other people's as well. So definitely that's a thing I had in mind. And nice that you are working on the Epic Universe Park. That was my last Planet Coaster 1 series before I even knew that Planet Coaster 2 would come out. And I didn't do a whole recreation. I just, yeah, did a heavily inspired version of it. So let's see. Curve, no straight. Angle snap and length snap. So thank you for confirming on the stream quality. That's good to know, because I was really afraid that I'm having bigger issues after it all took an hour to get it up and running. Not really happy with this. Maybe we are going for a curve. Yeah, much better. Oopsie. How do you get the blueprints for the Epic Universe Park, or how do you handle those? I would really love to hear more about that, if you can tell. That doesn't work, so... yeah, this one doesn't work, so we have to do this again. It would have been more smart to... Perfect. Yeah, that looks nice. I think that's okay. I really like that Frontier did remove the Planet Coaster logos from the path. It looks so much better with all those small logos on them. So just give me a second. I wanted to post on my Instagram that I'm live now. I actually plan to make a transfer track here with a maintenance building. I never did something like this before, so I'm yeah excited how it all turns out. But I think I will do this off camera because I have to do some research before continuing on it actually. What are your favorite games when it comes to PC games? Or I would also love to hear if you are playing on consoles or on PCs, or maybe on both. Ah, nice. I didn't know that they are public. I followed the whole development progress of the park. I actually think I saw every update video on YouTube whenever something new came out about the whole building progress, and I cannot wait to be there for the first time. Do you already have tickets? Hello. 135. That's not enough. 150, still not enough, so oh nice. I'm actually planning to go to Epic Universe in February 2026 because we were in Orlando this year when I turned 30, and we just said that it's too soon to go again. And I think not going in the first year is still okay. So I'm really excited to go and visit Epic Universe and all the other parks. I was lucky as Universal now did confirm that Rip Ride Rocket will be closed. I'm happy that we had a chance to ride it 3 times this year. So I cannot wait to be there again. It's just my favorite place on earth. Yeah, I heard that they are replacing it with an Intamin ride, and as Velocicoaster is an amazing ride, and the new Fast and Furious ride in Universal Hollywood looks also amazing from what we've seen so far. And I cannot wait to see what they come up with because the lot where the new coaster will be looks pretty big. and I think Riptide Rocket already uses this place very good, but I think it's even possible to use the space better than it is now. How many times have you been at Universal? Or have you been in any other Universal parks than other than Orlando? I actually completely forgot to ask if everything with the sound is okay. I tried to lower the volume of the game a little bit, and I'm having my microphone here, but I'm not sure if it's okay, but I didn't hear any complaints yet, so I guess it's fine. Oh, nice. Yeah, of course. I will keep you in mind for some collaborations in the future. That's nice to hear. Thank you for the offer. Where are you from? From the UK? I'm just heading to London in January. When it comes to rides, I'm always thinking of if I. So now there's a short problem, so it should be fine again. When it comes to rides, I am always thinking of if I should open it with an unfinished theming or if I should keep it in test mode, but then I mostly decide to just open it because I want to see people go in. Ah, nice. I never heard from it, but in which direction is it? I was in Blackpool last year. I really love those small new overhang because you don't have to use the 1 meter grids now to make the roofs overhang a little bit. I always thought it is too far with 1 meter, but those are just looking fine. Okay. Now I can somehow imagine where you're from. I would love to hear what you guys miss the most in Planet Coaster 2. I know it's still a base game, but I think everyone just misses something. We are going with this one. Actually, there is no actual theme for this ride. I'm just building what comes into my mind. For the overall park, I try to go with a, yeah, as you can see here, somehow resort tropical vibe and keep it as natural as possible. So yeah, this is somehow I also decided to just add some foliage and I will add some rocks in here, but nothing special. But for this ride I had in mind, I always have those geometric forms and I wanted to create something like this. So geometric things where the coaster goes through. I'm quite happy how the overall layout of the coaster turned out. And yeah, so I just thought, why not add at least some theming, but not too much. And here I want to make, yes, something like a small wall. I don't, the word I am looking for is, I don't remember it. So I think this is even too close. I think we have to move the path a little. I'm often struggling with the path edit tool, but it is a really helpful feature, but you really have to get used to it. But I had the same problem in Planet Zoo as well with the barrier tool. I was just too stupid to use it correctly. Hi live frame, thank you for the compliment. I'm happy to hear that you like my creations. I'm always afraid that I lose something of my progress, so I tend to save a lot, even with autosave every 3 minutes in the background. Oh yeah, I think I'm also one of the people that are pretty happy with the base game right now, so I can only say that too. I of course miss some DLC stuff like scary stuff or something like this, but I think we will get those very very soon. I also got the feeling after the official apology from Frontier that maybe we are getting something, as they already announced free content updates in the next weeks or in early 2025. I could also imagine that we maybe get some of the old themes back, like the medieval or um, Western, so the ones we had in the base game when the first game came out. I really enjoy the days off at the moment between the holidays and New Year's Eve, but I cannot wait to know that they are back in the office and working on new stuff, because I tend to become pretty impatient. The first game I played was Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I was completely addicted. I think I was 12 when I first played the game, and since then I had all the games like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and I also was taking a look into Roller Coaster Tycoon World. I was super happy when they announced it, but then it was an absolute disaster, and I was very happy that there was still Planet Coaster announced, and I knew that there is going to be a game that can have a bright future when it comes to theme park games. Oh, I often have the thoughts or the feeling that I also have a very unpopular opinion. I always try to see it also somehow kind of realistic, as I also have a development background, not with games, but with websites and apps. And I often have the feeling that people forget about how, or just don't know how things are developed, and that maybe things that is, in their opinion, completely easy to implement, it isn't, because reasons. So I know what you mean, but yeah, I really liked the World's Fair pack for Planet Coaster 1, but I always had the feeling that We just didn't have full sets because so many pieces were missing. Why are there no people on the train? Are they not going in, or did I just not see them at all? Is someone of you also playing City Skylines 2, or am I the only one? I picked the wrong one. Did you play it since the game came out, or have you been playing it over the last couple of weeks? I have to say that the launch was really bad for most people. I actually didn't have so many bugs. Yes, we had the economy things and so on, but I didn't care too much, and I think there was also not so many assets in there that you have a variety when it comes to city building. But I was never that mad like some other people were, because I still enjoyed playing the game. But I think one what's now really there is that we have so many new content with the region packs and the content creator packs that I'm super hyped about the game again. And I think I was playing like 16 hours over the last 5 to 6 days, and I recorded so much stuff for my channel. Live framed. I am actually building in the franchise mode, but I didn't use it with someone else. I also have to try to do this in the future. But from what I've heard, it is pretty easy. I think the launch could have been lots better, but I often say and also often think that as I have the game now for my lifetime and we are getting so many free updates, and that's the same I always said with Planet Coaster 2. I don't complain too much because I think I have the game now, I will get updates, I know it will be supported for years, and I think we will all forget about the issues we had in early times over the next couple of years and months. And yeah, we still don't have an asset mods or asset editor for City Skylines, but I think the wait for this has, yeah, for me it's fine with the region packs at the moment because we finally get new stuff and now you can already build so many different things. Do we like how this looks? It's still pretty simply themed, but I kind of, yeah, like it. I want to customize. I want the sandstone path in here as well. Perfect. I'm not really sure. I'm myself not watching too many live streams because it's always something about having the time. I sometimes watch videos that are released after the stream, but I also thought about going live on Twitch. But for my first time, I just decided to go with YouTube. Would this be something you would like to see more from me, especially? Maybe let's just go quickly. I want to go. Let's prepare those geometric forms I have in mind. I want art forms. Rectangle is this one. Yeah, I think we can go with this. So maybe that's too big. Let's go with the smaller one. Is it like that? I actually only used one time the audio boxes or speakers. Speakers is the right word, sorry. My brain is very slow. And there it worked for me, but maybe I just did it somehow different. I'm not really sure. I made a mistake. I wasn't in the scenery group. If it's okay, Ryan, I will add you on Discord as well. I'm always happy to get to know new people. So now I have absolutely no clue if this is already at the right size. So we will just check that out because I want to... Nope. Absolutely not. But let's see. I wanted to have some artificial frames around the launch track. Yeah, and all people are dead because I made it too small. But let's try to fix this because the scaling is amazing. So So I will stop the train now to just take a look, but this looks just fine. I think even with the hands up, they won't kill themselves. And then I think we are going for a fourth one as well, but that shouldn't be. So, and then I wanted to go from one, two, three. So this should be the first one. Then we will have the second one. Oops. And this one, I actually, did I use? Yeah, I did use the wrong ones. Let's do that again. How did you guys spend your holidays? I'm pretty happy how that looks. That's what I had in mind when I talked about artificial frames or art frames. I wish I were able to play more Plan Coaster, but I had my last day at work on December 19th and I played Planet Coaster on the 20th till the 24th every day, like 6 or 7 hours. My eyes were burning, but I recorded so much stuff, so I'm very happy to share all those things on my channel in the upcoming weeks. And I really needed the time off and to play the game. So now some I wanted to somehow look realistic, but I'm really bad at this. Maybe let's do something else. What coaster parts do you actually mean? The supports or I have to say that I don't use them too much. I'm always too lazy to build my custom coaster supports, but I often use the foundations of them. These ones, those are pre-generated by the game, but when I build buildings or details around the coaster supports and I miss those foundations, then I place them again that it looks more realistic. But I'm always, and I was also in the first game, really struggling with building custom supports, but they look pretty good actually, and I really want to focus and learn how to use them properly. So, yeah, maybe I will get the chance to really learn how to use them. Do we like those frames? I think it looks. We go in here. I think it looks quite good. Hi Joel. You should be sleeping. So I want to add some of those frames here in the final section of the coaster as well, but where will we do it? Because we have, I try to, if any one of you have already been on Conda in Walibi, Belgium, there are those final parts where the small bumpy airtime hills are, and I thought some kind of those smaller Airtime hills would be also quite nice on this little family coaster. So yeah, maybe we are trying to use this section. Quickly check how big I did scale those up. Can I see it in here? 65%. But I'm not sure if... Okay, so... Okay, we have to wait for the coaster to make sure that nobody is going to die. On here, this looks good. Maybe if we... Did someone try to use the fireworks already? I'm currently preparing a New Year's Eve special with the fireworks, and it's the first time I'm using the event sequencer, and I'm struggling a lot. I don't know how or if I will make it work ready in time, but if someone has tips on this, I'm, yeah, open to hear what I could do different. So this one. Maybe, yeah, we are going for green here. I just have to edit those. I don't want the blue ones again. Then we have this green. So this should be the lightest. Did I? No. I think I did use the wrong one here. Is this different? Yeah, I chose the wrong color. That's why it's so bright and poppy. Oops. So, are you guys going to die on here? Nope. Perfect. Then let's add some more rocks around here. Maybe we are going for some picnic benches. And some umbrellas. Where are you? This one in. Yeah, perfect. Some space for our lazy guests to take a break. I actually talked with my nephew the last couple of days because I already posted on my socials that I want to start a recreation. And as we are going to Japan in June and we are going to visit Super Mario World with the new Donkey Kong Minecart Madness, I just thought that I would go with recreation of Super Nintendo World. So Ryan, I would love to hear if you are working on this as well, because especially with the scaling tool, I think it's pretty doable right now with the art shapes to recreate some parts of it already. And I have really high hopes that we maybe get a ride like Minecart Madness in one of the upcoming updates as well. When it comes to building, I have to say that I really enjoy building coasters, but I also enjoy to theme around it. I think I'm not the best when it comes to theming. I think, yeah, creators like Silverette or so are a lot better, but I have to admit that I am too lazy to go that heavily into the details. But especially with the recreation, I wanted to get off my comfort zone and try something new. Because a recreation is always about the details to make it look as natural and realistic as possible. And I'm currently really enjoying watching Thrill Riders videos of the recreation of Taron in Fantasia Land. So how far are you already with your Epic Universe build? Is it already on your workshop? So is it possible to take a look at it? Where are my bushes? Oh, people are not interested anymore. The coaster is riding empty. Here's my favorite plant. Swiss cheese plant. Is it called like this in real life? Okay, I will definitely check out on the workshop what you've already built. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Oh yeah, let's go with this one. I really like the foliage in Planet Coaster 2. I just heard or saw a big discussion on Twitter or X. I don't want to call it that way, but there was a discussion about the foliage on a Planet Coaster post, I think 2 or 3 days ago, where people were complaining about the actual foliage we have in game and that the foliage in Planet Zoo is a lot better, but I actually don't think so. I think some models are maybe better, but overall I really enjoy the look of it in Planet Coaster 2. And I don't have that much of an issue with the overall colors and look of the game. I already heard that lots of people are not happy with the color grading because it's so colorful and highly saturated. But in comparison to Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster 1 was also like this. And I somehow like it. Okay, we can maybe go with Ryan, have you been at the Epic Universe Preview Center in Orlando? Or when was your last time at the park? So let's go with the shrubs. Hi Michael, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. How are you? I always forget to place down benches and trash bins. That's why all my parks look like a full mess because people are throwing all their trash on the ground. But I'm really working hard on myself to not forget in my franchise series, but it's not always working, so just use the time now to build some more. I just want to get those from here because I already recolored them. Oh wow, 200 photos. That's insane. I was pretty sad because when we were there, I think 2 or 3 weeks after we left, the preview center was opened, and we have just seen the installment of the what's the right word? The I have to look it up. Just the sign, the entry sign. So yeah, I was really sad that we couldn't take a look at it. But from what I've seen online, it looks insane. So maybe we are going with this style back here. Oh no. Hi, Deaf Fears None. Welcome to the stream. Nice that you're here. Thanks for all your support on my videos. I think at the moment you're the most active subscriber with the most comments and likes. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate this. Michael, what are you currently building in Planet Coaster 2? I would really love to hear what you're working on. Okay, we have to fix this a little later, but I guess it's okay. I sometimes still cannot believe that I'm already playing Planet Coaster 2 because it was so special when the game was announced. I was at work and I did hear about the stream when they were just playing theme park sounds on Twitch, and I knew what was going to be announced. So I was super hyped, and then I heard that there will be live playtests at Gamescom. I was on holiday in Sweden and I immediately bought tickets for Gamescom because I really wanted to get my hands on the game. And then I was finally in Cologne. It was my first time at the Gamescom ever, and I was there alone, and I was so overwhelmed with the huge amount of people. And I queued for at the Planet Coaster booth, and then I sadly had the problem that I was on a PC which was always crashing. And then Adam Woods, the senior producer of the game, just came over to me and said, yeah, sorry for the crashing PC, but I would like to sit next to you and take a look why the game crashes. And I was so nervous that he was sitting next to me and watched me playing the game. And I wasn't able to do anything really, good because I was so nervous and focused on not doing shit. That sounds nice, Michael. I actually did not touch any of the Greek mythology theming pieces. I always wanted to, but somehow I just didn't make it. So I cannot wait to use them and try to and see what I can come up with those pieces. Where are my dry bushes? I cannot. No, those are the rose bush. Where are they? Oh, here they are. I was looking for the dry ones. Got a plant free in a park right now. Unsure if it will become a park. I never planned. Yeah, from what I've seen from most creators, and I also used the Viking pieces a lot. I think the Viking pieces are those that are, yeah, most obvious and used the most from people out there. I tried with my Pinnacle Park series, I tried to use them in a different way to actually get some Austrian and Swiss theming, which works pretty well, and it looks a lot different to what other people are building with the Viking pieces. But I think those are the go-to pieces to first start with the game. So this train ride should be somehow the border of the park. That was how I initially planned to. So this will go up here, and I was thinking what could be added here. I thought about a flat ride back here with maybe a connection from here over and maybe a connecting path over here. So just let's use the terrain painter to somehow, I like to paint down my plans. We are going from, oh, we need a higher intensity. We are going over here, and we are going from here to here. Then we could make a nice plaza section here. And let's take a look what flat ride we could add. If we have something already. I actually thought of a round one. Yeah, maybe this one. This fits in pretty well. So we need some electricity. Let's go into test mode. And then we have the facilities. Create custom. Okay, we need to place down a transformer or power distributor. That's what it's called. Let's go with this one. I think we will have a building in here as well. And connect it up. Perfect. Hi T Reynolds, welcome to the stream. Draw tool. I always forget about the draw tool. I don't know why, but I should use it more often. So let's just go with this one, then we will let's move this one over. We don't need it here. Okay, so our path is a little lower than the terrain. Let's fix this. We have been working on the theming around the family coaster and started with the queue area. And as we are already in the stream for, now 2 hours already, and it's, after midnight here in Germany, I am thinking of starting maybe another coaster here, but I won't stay up too long, so let's just decide on what coaster we should add and use the time we still have in here. Streaming on YouTube, I started with YouTube in June this year, so I'm pretty new to all those stuff, but I didn't do streams till today, so that's my very first stream, and I was absolutely overwhelmed with the technical things, but I somehow made it work. So in the end, it wasn't too hard to get it all ready. Sorry, could you do a POV of the coaster? Michael, do you mean this coaster here in the background, or are you talking about the launch coaster? As you are talking about the chain lift, I think you are talking about this one. So let's just jump right in. I have to say that if you see some stutters or the FPS not being too great, is because I am on a virtual PC, so that's not actually a Windows PC, it's a Shadow Tech virtual computer. So I'm streaming it from a server farm in France, and it's like streaming Netflix just with a PC. It's not exactly like with GeForce Now, because it's an actual PC, especially for me, but it works somehow the same. We can also ride the blue one. I hope it is filled up. Is anything happening? Where are our guests? Oh, we don't have a ride operator. They are just coming over. So I hope we will see the coaster running again. Thanks, Anna. Um, this coaster model is I don't know how it's called. It's in I don't remember the name actually, but I didn't know about this coaster type till Planet Coaster released the DLC. So where are our peoples? Let's go into test mode to quickly showcase the on-ride. I actually like the view back to the other floorless coaster. I'm happy with my shapes. While riding the coaster, it looks even better. Whoops. Yeah, Big Bear Mountain, thanks, in Dollywood. Dollywood is definitely on my bucket list of my theme parks. I just started last year with making a bucket list for theme parks around the world I want to visit. So will we now remove? No, we will go just this way. Here we can place a nice flower bed or something like this. And then just, let's go with the angle snap. I really have to remind myself of the shortcuts because I always forget to use those. How is Canada's Wonderland? I heard so much of it, but I haven't been there. Is this high enough? No, it isn't. Let's go. Should we go underneath? Maybe this will look a lot better. What if we go down till here and then, yeah, perfect. And then just let's go up one further and yeah, perfect. But we need to move the the power supply station here onto the right side. Perfect. I think we can copy over one of my bridges I built back here. So we will place it correctly. I just wanted to test the steam train because I want to see if it fits. I'm not really sure with the width of the train. I don't want people to die on our transport ride here, but I think it looks okay. Thor Park in the UK is also on my bucket list. I thought about going to Thor Park this year, but as we are now going to Japan, I'm not really sure if we will make it. And I already planned a trip to the UK in 2 weeks, so I'm not sure if there will be another trip to London and Thor Park in the upcoming months. But we will see. So just let us, oops, so much steam. Okay, the thickness is still working. Shoo shoo. And remove this one, and then we are going to copy those over. Has any one of you been in Germany on Voltron at Europa Park? Because that was my latest new coaster this year. Okay, we need to stop testing. It's too annoying with all those steam. Yay, we made $66K with our park. It's not going too bad. So let's place an entrance on this ride. I think we should go with it all around here and place the exit on this side. Let's get some movement in here as well. Curve. What happened? This park has now met the requirements to participate in the leaderboards. Once you upload and exit, you can submit this park to leaderboards at any time. Use the park to compete against other franchises. Okay. Did someone try or participated in the leaderboards? I have absolutely no clue because I usually only play sandbox mode. So let's go. Thanks, Michael, for letting me know. So let's go for some more rocks in this area. I would love to hear what the first thing was you built in Planet Coaster 2 when the game came out. I was already preparing my first park series for Planet Coaster 2. I think already 3 or 4 weeks before I got early access from Frontier. I was happy that I had some days off and I was in Italy when Frontier sent me the game key to download the game, and I was able to play the game I think 3 weeks prior launch or 2 weeks prior launch, which was just amazing because I had so much time to figure out how it all works. And I actually prepared already the whole park built with some sketches, and I sat down with my iPad and planned all out how I'm going to start and what I'm going to build. And then I think the first attraction, which was a water coaster, which is quite similar to Atlantica Super Splash in Europa Park. I built twice or even 3 times because I had to get used to the building tools and everything in game. So I decided to have a really good start with Planet Coaster 2 to practice a lot. And yeah, before I recorded, so I did lots of stuff off camera, and in the end I was happy that I did that because I saved lots of time cutting the episodes because they were not too full with material where I was thinking about stuff and trying out with the tools. Let's go. Oops, this one is pretty big. Grid. Is your recreation in the workshop? So is it possible to take a look at it? I'm thinking, as I'm building in here, I want maybe... What if we go for... And then let's go with this one. Down, 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 down. Even further down. Thank you, Ryan, for adding me on Discord. I'm happy to stay in touch. I'm sure this won't be my last live stream. And maybe I'm still here as soon as you come back. But enjoy your meal. Okay, can we get some water in here? No. How can we make this possible? Maybe we need to add some more terrain around here. Yeah, perfect. This looks good. I want to have a water feature, like a waterfall. Here I just decided. So let's go with this one. Then we need some waterfall bottom. Waterfall top is 10 meters. So this should just be, whoops. Then we have the waterfall middle, 10 meters. And then we have the bottom. Is this too high? I guess so. So let's go with some more bushes and palm trees. So now let's some more smaller palm trees. Oh, there are the oaks. What do I think of the new DLC? I think it is, or it was, a bad timing because we still have bugs or too many bugs in the game after launch. But as a very impatient person, I was very happy that we got the DLC. I have to say that I got the DLC for free from Frontier, but I would have bought it if I had to pay for it, because I haven't thought that we would get a Mach Extreme Spinning Coaster that early. This was on my wish list since Time Traveler in the US opened, and I knew that I want to ride that kind of coaster one day. So I was really happy when it got announced. I still think, and I talked in one of my videos about it, that I can fully understand if people don't want to spend the money or don't have the money to spend 10 euros on a DLC with 5 rides. But when it comes to the pricing, and I am comparing it, for example, with a pizza, which costs about 10 to 12 euros or 8 to 12 euros, depending on where you live, then you have fun and enjoyment with the pizza for like 10 to 15 minutes, and with a DLC containing 5 rides, you have joy for, yeah, over years because you own the game, the DLC, and you can play as much as you want. So I'm still fine with the decision. Can fully understand that some people are not really happy with the decision Frontier made, but I also think as Frontier apologized about the situation, they understood how to handle this in the future. Yeah, that are my thoughts on the DLC, but I don't want to miss the DLC. I'm not too much into flat rides, so I don't care about them too much actually. But with the 2 new coasters, I'm super, super happy, and I don't want to miss them. So, yeah, it's not fully done, but I think we can clearly see where this is going. Do we have enough stuff? Stuff schedule. I am so overwhelmed with all this management stuff because I never play with management, and here in this franchise mode you need to play with the management, but I have absolutely no clue what I am doing. But I also think we are now coming to an end for today. I'm getting pretty tired and my eyes are a little burning. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Thank you for joining me for my very first stream. And I definitely will be live very soon again because I really enjoyed the time with you. And if you haven't, I would really be happy if you subscribe to my channel and support me with a like or a comment under my videos. And yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for joining, and I wish you, if you're in the right time zone, a good night. And yeah, I hope to see you next time again.